This is how to make an easy, healthy breakfast. First, you're gonna need a frying pan and a piece of bread, 1 egg, and
butter.
We're gonna start off by putting our pan on the stove and turning it on to high or medium. Then we're gonna take our butter and put some in the pan. Then spread it around a little bit. It might take a bit to melt, and when it starts to melt, it should look like this. Then take your toast, a little heart-shaped cutout or whatever kind of cutout you would like, and then press it through, creating a little hole. Make sure to save the middle part though, because you'll use that later. I was trying to show you guys, I'm sorry, but you couldn't see that. Alright, now you put that in the butter and kind of just let it sit for a little bit. There's me pressing it down, and wait a little bit. I turned it up a tad there. You don't really have to do that. Crack an egg, put it right in the center, and it will start to cook almost immediately. I came back a little bit later and it looked like this. Now the hard part is flipping it. It was kind of a struggle for me, but we got there in the end. I accidentally bursted the little egg yolk inside, and so it was kind of runny whenever I took it off. But that's how it looked, which honestly doesn't look that great, but it's okay. It's okay. Okay, now it's time for the little piece that we saved earlier that was part of the middle. My little heart, I had to put it in there with a little bit more butter, and I kind of just used some butter on the top and then I spread it around. This next clip I sped up a little bit because it took me forever. Enjoy this little montage. It will start to get slightly brown, and by this time that was brown enough for me. Then I just had to flip it over to the other side, and then it was pretty good. I took it off the heat, and that's what it looked like. That is the perfect color that you were looking for. You take it off and you set it on top. Then turn your oven off, and you can put the frying pan in there. Alright, so this was the finished product. I know it looks really bad, but it was an experience, and I thought it was fun. So this is me trying it, and I was really excited. But this is an easy, healthy breakfast that's really easy to do that you can do in the morning. That was just me adding salt and pepper. Now I'm gonna try it. So the bread in the middle is actually really good. And then you dip it in the egg yolk that burst. Usually you can burst it with a fork though. And it's like a little egg in the basket, but a heart shape. Alright guys, now it's time for the bloopers. Okay, so to start off with, this was me trying to get it out of the pan, and it kind of got stuck, and all the liquid just fell out. And so I had to use my little thing to scrape it off. So another thing I did wrong in this clip, you can see I thought the burner was off. It wasn't. I put the plate on the burner, and I was trying to flip it around to make it look pretty while the burner was still on. So it kind of cooked all the egg juice, which is the best part. Even though I made a lot of mistakes, this treat was really fun to make and really delicious to eat too.